Right, we're here at Ashton United's game against Camel Lane in the Unibond Premier Division. Thanks again to manager Danny Johnson for taking some time out from his preparations to talk to us.
No problem.
I'm going to start really at the obvious place, which was saying that you were delighted with the performance really, and how it kind of lifted a bit of a cloud. Is that fair to say that?
I wouldn't say it lifted a bit of a cloud. I just think we've not performed to the best of our ability over the past 3 or 4 weeks, and that's been disappointing. And not just from with me, with the players and Danny Jones and the rest of the management team, because we know what the lads we've got in the squad are capable of. And then when you can just come out and produce a performance like that, you just think, well, where's the consistency? And so it's, we've not been producing the consistency. We're looking to get to a level of performance which we can maintain. Although I don't know if that level of performance is going to be maintained for a number of games, we'd like to think we can get somewhere near it, because I thought it was exceptional on Monday.
I mean, you must be pleased as well with how some of the new lads are starting to settle in. Obviously, with all the injuries that we've had, it's been necessary to bring in a few extra faces and a few new people in. The likes of Ashley Mulholland, of course, who played his first game. Carl Brown, who we haven't seen too much of yet, but I'm sure we will. And Nick Prescott, of course, who's done such a great role in the holding area at the midfield as well.
Yeah, I think when you start pre-season training, you set out and you set your stall to try and get a structured set of players who are going to be with you for the season. It doesn't always work like that, and very seldomly works like that because of injuries and suspension. So as early as sort of October, we've had to delve into the transfer market and pull some new players out of the hat. And yeah, we've signed Ashley, we've signed Nicky, we've signed Carl Brown, and all three now have been with us 2 or 3 weeks, and Nicky a little bit longer than that, and settling in really well. Thought Ashley was fantastic on Monday, with it being his first appearance for the club. And Ashley's going to get better. He's been playing for Abbey Hay in the Vodcat League. Ashley's going to get better. He's got lots of ability. He's got good feet. He's quick. He can go past people, and it proved on Monday that he's not afraid of defending as well. So that was fantastic. Carl, we've not seen an awful lot of Carl. He's an excellent footballer. So I'm sure we will see a bit more of Carl over the next few weeks when the games come thick and fast, and we need to use the squad a little bit more than we have done. And Nicky, rightly so, has been he's sat in the holding role in midfield, and Hayden's obviously been out suspended and suffered a little bit of indifferent form and been away with his England futsal team and all that sort of stuff. So Nicky's come in and done fantastic. We're without Alex Frost today and Robbie Talbot, so we've signed Mike Flynn from Stockport County. Stockport County ex-captain. He's coming from Radcliffe Borough. So Flynn's been around for a long time, knows what it's about, this level of football. He'll just slot into the centre of our defence there, and we'll get Kearnsey and we'll get Stephen Rose either side of him. And we've also signed a young lad called Christian Dennis from Macclesfield Town, who's going to take a place on the bench today. So I've used probably more players than I would have liked to have used at this stage of the season. However, needs must, and I've had to sort of to do that. But it was good to see Matty O'Neill, one of the other injured lads, coming on for 10-15 minutes on Monday. Craig Robinson's going to do another bit of a run today and step up his come back. He's getting treated 2 or 3 times a week, which is helping him. But I still think he's 4 or 5 weeks away, and Danny Collicott's still 2 weeks away from being premier. I think it might be a week on Thursday when Danny can start training with again. So we're getting those players back gradually, and hopefully the sooner they get there, the more chance we've got of moving on as a football team and taking us further at the table and maintaining our position.
And just to finish off, you've said yourself that we've got quite a tough month really in November. We're playing all the kind of early pace setters, and some of the teams we're playing are becoming quite established at the top of the league, and then a few surprise packages as well, like North Ferriby, who've suddenly come from nowhere really to shoot up the table. What kind of points total, or what kind of performances are you looking for against those sides?
If we can do what we did against Hednesford, we can beat anyone in this league. There's no question in my mind about that. But it's a case of reproducing that type of performance. If we reproduce the type of performance we produced against Frickley, then we're not going to pick up many points. So you'd like to think we could get to the total of one, it was 35-36 points by Christmas. If we win today, fingers crossed, that takes us to 30 points, which leaves us another sort of 5 or 6 points from sort of 6 or 7 games, which we're more than capable of doing. So we might overachieve and we might reach that tally and go beyond it. That's the hope, but we might not, because we've got some real tough games. But we'll approach every game the same. Today's going to be a tough game under no illusions. Just because Camel Led have suffered at the start of this season, they've actually pulled up a few good performances of late and got some good results, and their points tally's ticking over nicely now. I think they're sort of pulling away from the teams down the bottom end. I watched them on Wednesday. 5-all at FC United. They scored 5, they conceded 5. So they like to play a bit, but we know we can. If we've got our attacking lads on the game today, then we can expose that. And if our defensive lads do the business, then we can keep them out. Hopefully that'll be the case, and we'll pick up 3 points, get to 30 points, and then who knows where we can be by Christmas or start of the new year.
Right, well, it's certainly shaping up for an exciting game this afternoon.
Yes, it is, definitely.
Good luck for today, and thanks for taking some time to talk to us.
No problem, thank you.